I used to have strong and horrible period cramps. And so Goddess Detox is my multi-million-dollar spiritual women's wellness company where we're providing products to help women spiritually, emotionally, and physically detox as well as to reconnect. Primarily, we are selling vaginal-related products. And I really want women to be more connected to their womb and their innate power as women. And so I always make sure that our products are spiritual products, which is what I tell our audience. What problems do we solve? We solve the problems of women having painful period cramping, women's energetic spiritual disconnection with themselves and their vaginas, problems of lower chances of pregnancy, emotional attachments to one's ex-partners, and vaginal dryness. And so one of our main products are our Goddess Vaginal Detox Pearls, which is our all-natural herbal suppository. It's our best-selling product, as well as our Queen's Vaginal Steam. It's our second product and our second best-selling product. And if you're not known about vaginal steaming is something that's done in Latin America, Caribbean countries, African countries, as well as Asian countries. And what that involves is a woman sitting over a boiling pot of water with herbs and squatting over those herbs, showing her vagina and her womb out so that the medicinal properties of the plants can enter her vagina. These have medical benefits as well as spiritual benefits. Now let's get into money growth over the years. In our first year of 2016, our gross sales came to $200,000. And then in 2017, they moved up to $660,000. In 2018, we were just shy of $1.2 million in sales. In 2019, we grew to $1.8 million in sales. And in 2020, we are now at $3.8 million in sales. And we are currently now in Urban Outfitters as of February 2021. And so what are we asking? We are asking for $5 million today. And why are we asking for $5 million today? We're asking for $5 million because we want to get our products FDA approved. And the estimates that were given to us is that for each product, the cost would be about $1.5 to $2 million. And so currently we are working on an agency to do that. And we are paying between $50,000 and $100,000 monthly. And so far we have paid them $300,000 for this ongoing process of FDA approval. Why FDA approval? We want to make sure that women feel a lot more safer using our products because they are vaginal related products. We will be the first vaginal detox pearl and vaginal steam to be FDA approved, which would really boost our market share in the industry. And we also want to actually verbally state the claims that many women have experienced using our products, such as being able to get pregnant, such as being able to help with PCOS, endometriosis, and more. And so these are some of our reviews. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I think it's the preparation, sort of the benefits are so interesting to me because when I was looking at all of the links yesterday, I don't think I would have known those benefits, right? And so as someone who went through fertility struggles, I think it's a mental, it's a spiritual process. Like there's all of that you go through. So to have, a product that maybe helps people feel, a certain way, but also sort of has some benefits, I think that's great to know. I think curious, one comment and one question, I guess, the comment, I guess, and then is really around sort of that FDA approval process. Yeah. It'd be great to understand a little bit more because it's a higher ask in terms of funding. What goes into that process and how do you guys go through those steps? Yeah. And then also I see now that probably some of those benefits that could be conveyed or maybe related to that. That seems like such a big unlock. So I'd love to just, one, hear about the process and then two, hear about how you guys plan to communicate some of these benefits to potential customers.
Yes. So in terms of the FDA approval, it is definitely a lengthy process and it involves multiple teams. And so we are working with an agency right now. And right now they were able to get 2 universities that specialize in herbal medicine to do the testing on humans. And so there's testing on humans involved. There's research and looking at all the ingredients and the herbs, drawings that have to be done, and then also communication with the FDA because they want to be able to communicate the FDA before they put in the application so that it's more likely to be approved. So all of that is what's going into it. And it takes about, 1 to 2 years is the estimate that I was given, but it's a lot of manpower. And the reason why we want to get FDA approved is because my products have helped a lot of women with things that their doctors have said they could have never been healed from. So for example, a lot of women have told me that, hey, I've been trying to get pregnant and the doctors have told me I couldn't get pregnant, but I've used your Goddess Detox pearls and I was able to have a baby. I've actually followed one of my clients for about 2 years now, and she's now on her second child, but we have multiple reviews on that, but we cannot necessarily legally make that claim because our products is not FDA approved. And so we want to make sure that we can state the things like helping with the pain associated with endometriosis, the pain associated with menstrual cramps. For some women, they've had horrible menstrual cramps, can't go to work, and then they use our Goddess Vaginal Detox Pearls or a vaginal steam, and now they're like, oh my God, my cycle started, but I didn't even notice because they weren't having that cramping anymore. And so we legally cannot make those claims because of the product not being FDA approved. And so we want to be FDA approved because we want to say those claims, and we want to be able to be in medical facilities. So my thing is not shutting away what's going on with gynecologists or women going to gynecologists. It's kind of integrating holistic health with the medical field. That's kind of what we want to do.
Great. Yeah, no, it's really helpful. And you might call out some of that process and expertise, or, you know, those professionals that you have looking at it in this that helps just describe what you guys would need to go do there in order to make that happen.
Yes. Yeah.
So I'm familiar with the process. I mean, not me personally, but my wife, she has gotten this done, I want to say maybe 3 times. And we've discussed the benefits in it. And we actually, she actually got it done. And then we had a child I would say we were pregnant probably 3 to 4 months after this situation.
Which one, the steam or the pearls?
The steam.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Yeah, she did the steam. And you know, it was interesting, just the whole process. And you know, I was very just intrigued by the entire thing.
Yeah.
But you labeled some, or you pointed out some things that it will assist women with that I think are also important to men. And I'm not saying that it gets marketed to men at all, but I definitely see value in it that a man would go out and purchase something like this.
And they have.
Yeah, for his wife. So, you know, I just think if you can find a healthy way to maybe, I don't know, partner with organizations that are like a romance concierge service or something like that, I think that would be beneficial, because I would love to get something like this for my wife. And yeah.
I love that. I can definitely think about doing that and see how we can work that. And like in terms of the vaginal steam, like we are trying to connect like indigenous practices to the modern day women. Like vaginal steaming is something that's been done for centuries now. It's an old practice. And I just want to be able to connect it to women, because if you look in Africa and the Caribbean and Asia and Latin American countries, women are doing this after childbirth, before childbirth. And so the fact that your wife had done it, you know, a few times and was able to get pregnant, I think that just shows the benefit. I think that's so amazing. And so thank you for sharing that.
Thank you.
Vote for your favorite pitch by visiting www.sheraise.com. Select a city, enter the donation for the pitches you love, and don't forget to leave feedback and/or hype comments for our founders.